One tire is cheaper, stronger in the wet, and better on dry roads. The other loses the normal road better, but fights back when snow and ice arrive. So between the Bridgestone Turanza EverDrive and Continental TrueContact Tour 54, which 80,000-mile touring tire you should actually buy? The data source comes from TireRack's all-season tire test. In wet braking, Continental stops 11 feet shorter than the Bridgestone, giving it a clear 7% advantage. In wet handling, Continental also feels better and is 1.85 seconds quicker around the lap. On dry roads, Continental continues to lead. It stops 7 feet shorter in dry braking, scores a subjective rating of 6.94 versus 6.44 in dry handling. So from a normal road point of view, Continental feels sharper, safer, and more control. For comfort, both are close. Continental scores 7.75, while Bridgestone scores 7.58, giving Continental a small comfort edge. When it comes to mileage, both of them have the same 80,000-mile warranty, but the UTQG treadwear rating of Continental was rated at 840 versus Bridgestone's 800. When it comes to pricing, Continental is also cheaper. It is $8 cheaper in the size 215/55R17. So up to this point, Continental looks the obvious winner. It wins in wet, dry, comfort, UTQG treadwear rating, and price. But once the road turns white, Bridgestone fights back. In snow braking, Continental still wins by 2.45 feet. But in snow acceleration, Bridgestone is much stronger. The Turanza EverDrive needs 7.13 feet less distance to get moving, giving it a huge 23% advantage in snow traction. That matters because in real winter driving, getting moving from a stop can be just as important as stopping. In snow handling feel, Bridgestone is also slightly better, but in snow lap time, Continental is 1.34 seconds quicker. On ice, Bridgestone takes another clearer winter win. It stops 3.4 feet shorter than Continental, giving it around a 6% advantage. So Bridgestone does not win the whole test, but it makes a strong winter comeback. From my tire expert point of view, the Continental TrueContact Tour 54 is the better all-round tire for most drivers. It is stronger in wet, dry, comfort, UTQG treadwear, and price, while matching Bridgestone's 80,000-mile warranty. If you mainly drive on highways, city roads, wet roads, and dry roads, I will pick Continental. On the other hand, the Bridgestone Turanza EverDrive still has a clear advantage in winter traction. It performs better in snow acceleration and ice braking, which matters if you drive in colder, low-grip conditions. So my recommendation is simple. Choose Continental for the better everyday value and all-around performance. Choose Bridgestone if snow traction and ice braking matter more.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.